There's a unique legacy aspect that comes with Circadia that really brings in our pillar of past, present, and future. Your grandfather being such an important role model for you and also being the founder of Circadia, the past, how has he affected you and how you are as a leader and an owner today?
You know, because of my grandfather's history and legacy, we have such a rich history of where we come from. There's so much of him in who we are. Everything from, again, the history of formulations and research and development and education. We would not be the company that we are had he not spent those decades before founding Circadia focusing on all these things, because it has translated into not just educating me, but educating the professionals that have helped to build this company as well. So it is who we are. I mean, Dr. Pugliese is who we are. And it is such an important thing to recognize and acknowledge and to look back on. And it's one of the reasons why we've looked at that, and that comes through in product development, things like Serum 71 and the education pieces, and why we highlight his education and his accomplishments so much.
And are you satisfied with where Circadia is now? What are you feeling about the present Circadia?
You know, that's an interesting question, and you know, I don't ever want to get too comfortable doing a victory lap. I'm very proud of what we've done and where we are as a company. I'm so proud of the team that we've assembled and what we've done here together, but there's so much more for us to do. I feel like the sky is the limit when it comes to what we're capable of. I think it's important to take a look around and acknowledge our accomplishments so far, but we do have a very, very bright future as well. So there's no rest in any of us, I believe. So I think we're going to keep reaching for, you know, just continue to elevate and keep setting that bar higher and higher and higher.
Which leads us to the future of Circadia. Where do you see Circadia in 3 years, 5 years? Global expansion is something we talk about on a regular basis. Where's Circadia going?
Global expansion, world domination, perhaps. No, I think, you know, just really seeing the demand for the type of products that we're producing, the type of culture that we've created here, there is that ripple effect. And we see that now with our partners that we've developed in Europe, in the Middle East, in Central and South America, in Asia, and Australia. I mean, these are groups that are coming to visit us and see us at our educational events, at our gala, at trade shows. So there is a huge demand for what we've created here. And I think that's a big part of the growth that we're experiencing. And that's a big part of that we're going to see in the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now. And I don't think we're going to see a slowing of the pace. In fact, I think we're just going to continue to get bigger, and it's going to grow even faster.
We talk a lot about the future of Circadia, but also the future of the industry in general. And you're very passionate about investing in future estheticians and where this industry is going to be going in the future. And so really focusing in on the students and the schools. I'm sure investing in school programs and student programs is something that your grandfather also really was passionate about, but it's something that you have become incredibly passionate about. What about the school program is so intriguing to you? So,
and again, that's something that I saw him do probably my first year with Circadia, is visiting schools. And even then, it wasn't a particularly profitable venture for him to spend his time going into schools, but he recognized that students are not only the future of our business, but the future of the industry as well. And that's one of the reasons why we spend so much time with students. We spend a lot of time focusing on schools, whether it's going in and educating, developing programs for them to be able to become familiar, utilizing products. It's a big part of our growth as well. So all of the expansion that we're experiencing, it's all predicated on the hard work, but it's also making sure that we're seeding the future of the industry. And that's one of the reasons why we spend as much time with students as we do. I've seen brands kind of brush off and ignore students, but I think that's not a good practice. I think it's very important to invest and spend a lot of time with students because they are so important.
And the future of the industry and where we're trying to go.
Exactly.